Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, today makes day 4 of my 8 days of Diwali. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing a little bit of a riff on an original recipe. I'm going to be sharing my recipe for coconut roat. Now, for any of you guys who don't know what roat is, it's basically like a sweet fried biscuit. It's usually just flour, ghee, which is clarified butter, some sugar, and some people put raisins, some people put cherries. I usually put both. And in today's video, I'm gonna elevate it just a little bit and I'm gonna make it with coconut shreds on the inside as well as coconut milk. It's a very quick recipe, it's very easy, and for any of my roat lovers out there, it's a little bit different from the original. As I mentioned in my intro to the 8 days of Diwali, Mother Lakshmi has 8 different forms. And in this 4th video, we're gonna be honoring the 4th form, also known as Gaja Lakshmi, or the light of strength and courage. Now, I know by now you guys are probably noticing this great outfit that I have on. I just want to go ahead and give a big shout out to Kavita over at Lotus Bazaar for sponsoring this outfit and some of the outfits for my 8 days of Diwali. And if you guys are interested in purchasing a men's outfit like mine, if you're interested in purchasing women's outfits or children's outfits as well, then go ahead and check out Lotus Bazaar. I'll have their Instagram handle right here and I'll have all of their other contact information in the description box below my video. That includes their address, their phone number, and any other means of communication. So this way you can purchase something just like this. I'm telling you guys, they have great prices, great quality, and great customer service. So make sure you guys are checking them out and supporting them. So if you guys want to see how to put together this easy coconut roat, please keep on watching. The first thing that we're going to do is start off in our bowl with some all-purpose flour. Once you go in with that, you're also going to go in with your ghee or your clarified butter. I like to use the green can or the cow brand ghee, but whatever type of ghee you want to use, feel free to do so. And once you add that in, you're going to go ahead and rub it into the flour until you get a fine and sandy texture. And once you mix the ghee and the flour together, it is time to mix in some sugar. I'm using granulated sugar today, and I'm just adding it straight in. If you wanted to dissolve it in the milk before you put the milk in, you can also do that. And I'm also going to be going in with some freshly ground elychee or cardamom, and I'm just adding this in just because it's going to add a nice little touch to it. If you don't want to add it, you do not have to. And the next items that I'm going to be going in with is my freshly grated coconut. If you didn't want to use coconut, you can also use coconut milk powder in this, or you can just use the coconut milk that I'm using later, but I want to put the little pieces of coconut on the inside. And I'm also going to be going in with some finely chopped maraschino cherries. This is going to give it a nice color and it's also going to give it a nice flavor. And I'm going to be going in with some soaked raisins. You can use the regular dark brown raisins or you can use golden raisins, whatever floats your boat. Just make sure you soak them beforehand so this way when they go in the ghee and they start to fry, they will not burst on you. We're just going to mix all of these ingredients together until they're well combined with each other. And then little by little, I'm going to start streaming in some coconut milk and I'm going to keep on mixing it into the dough until I get a semi-soft dough. You don't want something too sticky and you definitely do not want something too hard because if it's too hard, your roat will not stick together and they'll fall apart. And once you get your dough made and it's a nice semi-soft dough, just as you're seeing here, you're going to start to form them into balls. Now I'm going to get 5 roat out of this recipe, and this recipe is honestly perfect if you were using it for your Hanuman Puja because usually when you do an offering to him, you'd use either 3, 5, or 7 roats. It's definitely different depending on the family. Usually my family will put 5 or 7. So I got 5 today, and all I'm going to do is I'm going to ball them off very well, and once you roll them into a ball, you can start to flatten them out into a disc. Some people like their roat to be very thin and crispy. Some people like it to be a little more thick and fluffy, but I like it somewhere in the middle. So I'm going to get it to about a little less than a ½ inch thickness, and then we will be ready to fry. So I'm going to continue doing this with the rest of them, getting them nice and smooth and flattening them out. There's no need for a rolling pin or anything like that. Just use the help of your hands and some extra flour or a little bit of ghee. And this is what all of my roat looks like. As you guys can see, I got 5 nice sized roats. So this is a perfect small recipe if you just needed 1 batch. And once you finish forming all of your roat, you're just gonna get a heavy bottom skillet or a pan and you're gonna heat up your ghee. You want to make sure that the roats are covered while they're being cooked because if they're not covered by the ghee, they will not cook properly. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep on adding until I get about 2 inches of oil or ghee into the pan. So my ghee has been heating up on a medium heat. You do not want to go higher than that because if you fry roat on a high heat, they will burn and they won't be cooked on the inside. You're going to start adding in all of your roats. I'm going to do these about 3 at a time or 2 at a time, just depending on how big your pan is. and you just want subtle bubbles as you're seeing here. If it's more vigorous than this, they're gonna burn, so just make sure you lower the heat and keep it regulated. And this is just a tip that my aunt taught me. She taught me to take the spoon and go ahead and score it 3 times on the top. The reason why you do this is just so this way the roat will cook more evenly. And after about 3 minutes of cooking, I'm going ahead and flipping over my roats. As you guys can see, it has a nice golden brown color on the bottom, not too dark and not too light. And after another 2 to 3 minutes, my roats are done. As you guys can see, they have a beautiful dark golden brown color all over. I'm just gonna put them onto a plate that I've lined with some paper towel, so this way any of that extra ghee can drain off. And here you have it, my finished coconut roat. As you guys can see, it is nice and flaky on the inside. It is super crispy on the outside, just the way that I like it. All of those raisins and the cherries, they're coming through, and the coconut was an added bonus to this. It was absolutely delicious just because I love coconut. So if you're a coconut lover, trust me, the little pieces in there are perfect. All right guys, as you can see, that was such an easy and quick recipe to put together. Maybe give it a try for this Diwali season as one of your sweets, or you can try it any time of the year. This one was a delicious one and I truly enjoyed it. Again, if you're interested in purchasing an outfit like this from Lotus Bazaar, please go ahead and contact them. Again, all the information is in the description box below this video. All you have to do is click below the video on that drop down menu and you'll see all of that information right there for you. And if you lovely people enjoyed this video today, please don't forget to give it a nice big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribing yet by clicking that red subscribe button and clicking the bell notification icon so this way you never miss out on my newest videos. And don't forget to drop those comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this recipe and what you guys would like to see next. I'll see you guys again in another one of my videos. Bye everyone.